This is the only night I have off this week. I'm recording this on Monday. I'm doing sounds as well as video for every other night for this week and part of next week too. However, it's time to give me a nice easy video. It's time for the monthly Q&A. Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on when you're watching this. How's it going, guys? First off, hope you're having a good day today. Hope today's going well and hope it continues to go well. Welcome to the monthly Q&A where I answer all of your questions under the sun within legal reason. And if you have a question you want to submit, leave it down in the comment section below, and or keep an eye over on the community tab on the channel where I ask for your questions the first day of every month. It usually comes out towards the end of the month, middle of the month, whenever I'm busy. I'm insanely busy this week, but here we go, monthly Q&A time. How's the hometown cover coming along? It's not, because I have not had time to sit down and figure out what I even want to do for it. I have an idea what I want to do for my Skeleton Icy cover of the year, so I have the drums for that one all programmed, some of the guitars and basses, synth parts recorded. However, for Hometown, no idea what I'm going to do yet. However, I'm going to start working on it next month when I have more time. What's your favorite type of video that you make? Whatever video I make with a guitar in my hands, whether that be a cover like all the Justin for Side Band stuff, or a fully produced cover like Jumpsuit, Be Concerned, Anathema, or whether that be my weird string series where I try out weird guitar strings. So I have a guitar in my hands. It is one of my favorite videos that I make, and that includes reviews. Like next week, I'm reviewing this weird thing, which I'm super excited about, but those are definitely my favorites. What's the first song you learned on each instrument? For guitar and bass, definitely it was probably Seven Nation Army, just because it is such an easy line. It's just easy to figure out, and a lot of people enjoy Seven Nation Army. When it comes to ukulele, I think it was House of Gold, just because it's just one note and the chords are relatively simple. On piano, I'll say Space Oddity by David Bowie, just because it's only a couple of chords. Cool chords of that, but it's only a couple of chords. Mandolin, whatever musical I used it first. Probably something in Shrek the Musical, but yeah, I think that's everything. You like jazz? I know this is meant to be a meme, but I actually love jazz, and I could nerd out about jazz for hours. However, I'm going to save you the time, but yes, indeed I do like jazz. If you could create your very own original video game, what would it be? Platform, genre, and title? Oh, that's a good question. So I think it would have to be a cross between my two favorite video games of the Elder Scrolls series, specifically Skyrim. Weirdly, GTA 5, like mash those two together to where you can create your own character, has superpowers, whether that be superheroes, supervillains, sort of thing. Definitely like just that kind of RPG type of thing. It would be for all like the current platforms, PS5, Xbox, whatever you're on, PS4, because I have a PS4, that's what I own. That would be the game. As far as title, I don't know. Grand Theft Elder Scrolls. We'll go with that. Waffles or pancakes? I am a waffles kind of guy. Cinnamon Toast Crunch or Apple Jacks? If I had to pick between the two of those, Apple Jacks, but whatever cereal it is, give me it without milk. I hate milk. Favorite food? I feel like a dad because my answers are nice medium rare steak, which is probably the top of my food list. Give me wings and pizza. Those are my three favorite foods, but my mother also makes a great roast, like so good, as well as mashed potatoes. Those are my favorites. Do you think Ned looks cute or not? Of course Ned's cute. He is my favorite. I absolutely love Ned. Ned, do you love me? Oh. Is it better to burn out or to fade away? Oh, the double-edged sword of burning out. Quit doing what you're doing, but you can be remembered, or keep doing what you're doing and fade away to where no one will remember you. Double-edged sword, probably to burn out. So that way, at least, you leave behind something and you're not forgotten. Do you watch Star Wars or Marvel? Love me some Star Wars. Very excited for the new season of The Mandalorian. So is Lovely, because she's just in love with Pedro Pascal, and she is also madly in love with Kylo Ren. but that's a different story. And I also do love me some Marvel. However, I've been horrible at watching the new Marvel stuff after Infinity War, just because Iron Man is my guy. How excited are you for the new era of 21 Pilots? I am very, very excited. I'm also scared just because we're at the end of the Dima storyline. There was a couple of people asking my predictions for the next album, kind of like what good friend of the channel Dima did on their channel, and that video will be coming very, very soon, I promise. What is your thoughts on vialism? They better be we good thoughts. We here at JLAndersonMusic do not condone the acts of vialism. Once again, if you want to know more about vialism, go visit a good friend of the channel, Dima, because they have a very, very wonderful video talking about the ins, the outs, vialism for dummies. Great video. Why don't you use the O with a slash in it in your branding, since you talk about 21 Pilots a lot? Basically, I just want to be my own individual person with my own logo that no one has used before. Like, sure, I could incorporate that in, but 21 Pilots has done that, so why copy when you can have something your own? Which is why I have that logo right here in the corner, which is this. It is basically all of my initials into one logo. You have a J, you have an L, you have an A. My dad designed this when I was a kid, and it's just something that I have used since. And so much so that they put it on the wrestling belt when I graduated college, so that is my logo for life. It's my own little unique individual thing. Favorite 21 Pilots logo? Even though I wasn't a fan during this era, I am super nostalgic for the classic Vessel era logo, just because it's where it started, and like we've just watched it progressively evolved. So I love, love, love this original design. However, that being said, I'm also very nostalgic for the Psy era logo, even though, is it really nostalgic? Because we're still living in this era, but I just love the Psy logo just because it is so different, but I also love the original 21 Pilot logo. Is my dog cute? Very much so, reminds me of my old dog. Have you seen my 6th LOL most recent community post? I haven't. I don't get a lot of community posts in my feed, mainly because I mainly watch YouTube through desktop, so I rarely see any community posts come through. And that being said, I don't know when your 6th most recent community post was, just because this comment was edited, so I don't know if there was a different number there originally, and then you edited it the same day saying 6th, or you edited it somewhere down the line saying your 6th community post, but I have not seen anything. I'm sorry. Hot or iced coffee? Also, would you rather have coffee with flavors in it or just plain? I am a hot black coffee kind of person, and I refuse to deviate from that. It is the easiest way to go. It is hard to mess it up. You can mess up black coffee, but it's just my way to go because you can get it anywhere. You don't have to worry about them messing up the flavors, running out of products, especially if you go to a coffee store. They better have coffee there. If they run out of syrup, oh no, there goes your order out the window. Black coffee is the way to go. As far as iced coffee goes, I do like a vanilla sweet cream cold brew every once in a while, but black coffee is the way to go. Not TOP related, but what's your favorite WWE match if you have one? I'm going to go recency bias, and I'm going to say Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns from Elimination Chamber, because oh my gosh, it was so amazing. That being said, the men's Royal Rumble was really good. I rarely have time to go back and watch all the pay-per-view and stuff. I just learned that I have Peacock, so it's perfect. What are some things that you are really nostalgic for? Not being in debt, the childhood wonder, not having to worry about being fake all the time. I'm kidding, of course. I did the same joke as staff meeting when we got some new faculty on. But in reality, what I'm nostalgic for is music from my childhood, like Lenny Kravitz's Fly Away, Linkin Park, NSYNC, Pink, Clint Eastwood by the Gorillaz, and a lot of music, as well as very dumb, obscure TV shows like Mucha Lucha, Dave the Barbarian, and others that will just occasionally pop in my mind. Oh, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh my gosh, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Including Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Fight me, Dave, it's a good series. Why don't you take breaks? You really need one, my dude. I should have taken a break this week just because I'm so crazy. But I don't like taking breaks just because this is my way to blow off steam at the end of the day. I find this stuff weirdly, like, relaxing. I don't know why making videos is relaxing for me, but I don't know. I need to learn to take breaks. That's something I should learn this year. I would take a break this year. I don't know when. Probably when me and Lovely go on a vacation, but breaks will happen. And finally, do you get any hate? If so, how do you deal with it? All the time. And that's just part of being a content creator. No matter what platform you do, hate will always find a way to show up on your doorstep and ruin your day, because it's so easy to focus on one negative comment, even though there are 10 positive comments right before that. Just because that's how we are as human beings. We like to focus on the negative, and it's easier to focus on the negative rather than the positive. But that being said, hate necessarily isn't that bad of a thing in terms of the channel, because that means your channel's growing. You're reaching more people, especially if it's a hate comment from someone who has never commented on any one of your videos before. That means you're reaching more people. And if they keep coming back, that is a weirdly good thing, because that means you're living in their head rent free. And also, if they keep commenting and on videos, that's engagement. YouTube likes that stuff, so your channel's going to keep on growing more. It's a weird thing, but hate, like, of course, hate sucks. I hate it, but it's not necessarily the bad thing. And any hate comment, I just take with a grain of salt, because odds are they're commenting mean things because they want to make themselves feel better. And if they claim, oh, I've been playing guitar or been doing music for X amount of years and you're the worst thing I ever heard, and they don't give, like, any advice on how to improve, they're just a troll. They're just a troll. Real musicians will give critiques and, like, offer feedback and how to help musicians progress along in their journey. So it's a mixed bag. Hate's not necessarily a bad thing for this channel in my eyes, because it just means that we're growing. But anyway, guys, that brings us to the end of the monthly Q&A. If you have any questions, like I said, leave them down in the comment section below, and or wait until March 1st in the community section, where I'll be asking for more questions for the March Q&A. I'm going to bed now because it's going to be a long week, and I'm still recovering from not getting any sleep this weekend. So I'll see you all later. Goodbye, and good night. More importantly, have a good day, and I'll see you later.